Hi, and welcome to History's a Blast. We just returned from a 10-day camping trip to Dayton, Ohio, with short stays in Ohio's Amish country, going and coming. And we'll be sharing our historical side trips from that trip in a series of videos to come. This is a bit of a review of what is to come, so stick around. On the way out on the first day, we actually spent that night at a Harvest Hosts called Libations Winery near Mercers, Pennsylvania. And we stayed there back in September of 2023, and we made a short video about that. So I'll put a link to that video down below. Now, our route from the Mercer area did not go according to plan. We tried to bypass the traffic hell of the Youngstown, Warren metropolitan area by going cross-country, and we missed one or two turns. We ended up where we wanted to be, but how we got there is anybody's guess. We did land safely, though, late in the afternoon at the Berlin RV Park and Campground in the middle of Ohio's Amish country. It's $60 a night for full hookup, pull-through gravel sites that are level enough but not perfect. And now before, I'm going to use my notes here. Now before I list the criticisms, keep in mind that this is in the heart of Ohio Amish country, a short drive from everything there is to see, to do, and to spend your tourist dollars on. And reducing the total number of horse and buggies and e-bikes piloted by Mennonite youth you have to dodge is really something to think about. Okay, first, the property is virtually unshaded, and the summer sun is brutal. There are no amenities beyond the bathhouse and a nice laundry. And oh, by the way, the showers are immaculate, though, and are in individual private rooms with sinks and mirrors. The campground is right on US Highway 62. And early morning traffic noise on weekdays from semi-trucks, especially, is an issue. Oh, and motorcyclists, you know, the kind of motorcyclists that ride the big loud Harley Davidsons, they like Route 62 as well, so be advised there. Will we stay there next time? And there will be a next time. Well, the jury's out right now, and it's difficult, though, to find another conveniently located spot in that region, so we'll let you know. Sugar Creek is the little village near Berlin that is called, it calls itself, Ohio's Little Switzerland. Now, there's nothing remotely resembling Switzerland. I mean, we've been to the real Switzerland twice, except maybe the world's largest cuckoo clock. Oh, and the local brick factory founded by sons of Swiss immigrants about 150 years ago. Videos featuring both of those are forthcoming. Now, a few miles south of the village, the Age of Steam Roundhouse houses a really good and large collection of North American steam locomotives in a recently constructed brick roundhouse that replicates what an early 20th century version of that roundhouse would look like when brand new. It's gorgeous, it's immaculate, it's a wonderful, although reconstruction. And it's really a fantastic place. Of course, we visited it, so look for that video as well. Now, although we visited Sugar Creek twice, once on the westbound leg of the trip and again on the return leg, I think we'll probably combine things in editing for continuity into one video, or two videos that are published back to back. On to Dayton, actually the nearby town of Fairborn, which was our ultimate destination for only a 4-night stay. And we once again were able to take advantage, just like back in May, of military retiree status to reserve a full hookup site at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base's family campground, inevitably abbreviated FAM Camp. There'll be a review video to follow on that as well. Now, Wright-Pat, as it's known, is home to the National Museum of the United States Air Force. and it's massive. We visited once during our pre-YouTube years and got about halfway through on a very long afternoon. So there was no way we were going to be able to do justice to it on video at all on this trip, given the more social reasons we had for making it. So we localized our focus and visited a small privately owned military history museum in downtown Fairborn. I visited some, but not all, of the historical sites run by the National Park Service, honoring the Wright brothers and their role in the birth of the aviation industry in Dayton itself. Now, videos are coming, and we think the one on the rights will be a nice adjunct to our video from Kitty Hawk, which itself is still in the editing phase, from back on our Memorial Day area trip to North Carolina. So that's where things stand as of early August 2024. Our next big trip, so to speak, is, of course, the annual October gathering of the Friends of the East Broadtop at the East Broadtop Railroad in Rock Hill Furnace, Orbizonia, Pennsylvania. A lot has been happening with the restoration of the East Broadtop Railroad since our last visit, and there should be, therefore, some very interesting videos coming. And before the October trip to the East Broadtop Railroad, Western Pennsylvania is hosting the National Narrow Gauge Convention, which is really focused on model railroading of narrow gauge railroads and history of narrow gauge. And my layout, the Black Lug and Shea Gap Eastern, a fictitious railroad, will be on the video on the open house tours during that convention. So there'll be some videos from the convention, from the layouts, and maybe even from my open house coming as well. So that's going off script, but look for those. Those might actually not be around till late fall, early winter. As always, we appreciate your interest and hope you'll continue to support History's a Blast by just watching. We're growing, not by leaps and bounds, but incrementally. As I speak, we're close to 1,800 subscribers, which is tremendous growth for this kind of a channel, this sort of niche, small, unheralded channel. So we especially hope you'll share this with your friends who you think might be interested in our brand of historical tourism via camping. And trust me, your friends won't think you're weird. Well, maybe they will, but who cares? So until next time, we'll see you on the road.